Hello, everybody, and welcome to the replay dugout. Thought I'd just fire off a quick video and get you caught up on my 1941 MLB replay. I'm using APA Basic, and I'm going to go ahead and switch to my desktop here. Let's get this out of the way. And first off, let's take a look at my schedule here. This is the games in yellow here are the games that I'm going to be playing manually. This is a game of the week replay. So out of the whole season, I'm playing one game per week. It adds up to 31 games. And then I will be doing the World Series after this. In 1941, you either you either won the division or you went home. So it was the American League versus the National League. I should say won the league, not the division. So I have 31 games plus at least 4 or possibly 7 more after that for the playoffs. So if we filter on games that I've manually played here, you can see here that I have finished. I didn't put in my play date there. I think I've got this 415. Yeah, okay. I didn't fill in my play dates there, but you can see that I have finished, what is this, 9? Oh, where's the little thing that counts? I'm kind of lazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I finished 9 games. Last one I played was today, Boston at New York. It was a shootout, 10-9. Boston won it. It was Joe DiMaggio versus his brother Dom, and Dom came out the victor on that one. We're going to go over that. But yeah, in fact, we'll just go ahead and do that right now. We'll go to the box score search tool. This is Digital Diamond version 14. And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. And right there's the game. Okay, and we will go to the newspaper box score. And you can see both teams had big second innings. So, Boston had jumped out to what looked like an insurmountable 5-0 lead, but then New York answered with 4 of their own, making it 5-4. And then another big chunk inning for Boston. They put up a 5 spot, and that put them up 10 to looks like 4 at that point, and they never looked back. The Yankees did put up 3 in the 5th and another 2 in the 7th, so they made it close, but they just couldn't get that tying run across the plate. So it was 10-9 Boston. New York out-hit Boston 10-9. Both teams had an error. If we look at the Boston lineup, the player of the game was Dom DiMaggio, the center fielder. He went 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs and 2 walks. He's batting .441 on the season. Let's see who else had a decent game here. Finney put up 2 RBIs. He's batting .314 on the season. Ted Williams went 1 for 2 with an RBI and 2 walks, and he scored a run. Look at that, 1 for 3 Jimmy Fox with 3 RBIs, batting .379 on the season. And let's see, 2 for 4 Joe Peacock. I think that's Joe. Might be Jim. 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. He's batting and an RBI, and he's batting .400 on the season. They were 5 for 9 and with runners in scoring position, grounded into 2 double plays, and they left 5 on base. The Yankees, 2 for 5. Phil Rizzuto with a run scored and 2 RBIs. He's batting .310 on the season. And then you have Tommy Henrich, 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Let's see, Joe DiMaggio not starting or extending a hitting streak there. This is 1941. This is the year he did go 56 games. So that is one of the things I'm watching out for as I do this replay to see if that will occur. I am using Digital Diamond to simulate the games that I'm not manually playing. I'm playing the manual games with APA Basic, and the simulated games, I'm using Status Pro, the fourth edition with split cards. So it's mix and match, and I know there's bad things with that, but I don't care. It's my replay, and it just is what it is. So, anyways, let's see. Anybody else here? We talked about Henrich. Keller, 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. 3 RBIs for Rosar, the catcher, as he's 1 for 2. Um, they were 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They had a couple of dingers. Keller and Rosar hit two homers, a 3-run bomb for. I'm sorry, that was his third home run of the year. Rosar's first. Let's see. They hit into 2 double plays. Let's look at the pitching performances. Boston's Mickey Harris went 6 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned, walked 3 and struck out 7, and gave up a dinger, and he's got a 6.14 ERA on the season. I think it's Joe Wilson. He got the save, first of the year. Pitched 2 2/3 with a hit, a run, an earned run, a walk, and gave up a dinger. He's at 3.38 on the ERA for the season. Game score, Mickey Harris, a 31, not great. He threw 104 pitches. On the Yankees side, we had Gomez. He got the loss. He's 2-1. He's batting. He pitched 3 1/3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Player of the game. I'm just going to skip on down here. We're in Yankee Stadium, the first one, and the Digital Diamond determined that Dom DiMaggio was the player of the game. I am not doing as played lineups. I'm doing auto-generated lineups. I went ahead and am just letting the default manager profiles that are set up with Digital Diamond determine the lineups. And one of the things that I'm doing, one of the reasons that I'm doing that is because I want injuries to be random. I don't want the transactions and injuries and things to just happen as they happened in that season. I want them to be a surprise. And Digital Diamond does have a way you can set it up so that it will wipe out all the transactions, and then it will go ahead and generate transactions through the year, and you can just count those as injuries. And then that also allows me to go ahead and as APA, dishes out an injury, I can go ahead and just add that as a transaction in Digital Diamond, and it's kind of fun this way. Now I don't know who's going to be injured. I don't know if Joe DiMaggio is going to be injured. I don't know if Ted Williams is going to be injured. We will have to see. So, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at our season overview. Sorry, that's the wrong one. And you can see right now, the White Sox and the Red Sox, a battle of the Sox, are tied for first place. Let's see, the Yankees, actually, I'm sorry, the Yankees are in there too. All of them are 0 games back. So we have a 3-way tie for first place. The Philadelphia Athletics and my team, the Detroit Tigers, are 3rd and 4th. After that, we go over to the National League. It is the Brooklyn Dodgers at 8-2. In real life, they do win their division. Of course, the Yankees win their, I keep saying division, they win their league, and the Yankees win the American League in real life. The Cubs are 2 games behind. They've won 3 in a row. Boston's won 3 in a row, just looking at some streaks here. Let's go take a look at the leaders. We've got Dom DiMaggio, the professor, batting .441. I don't know why they call him the professor. Maybe he really was a professor after baseball, but I'm guessing it probably has something to do with those glasses. Let's see, any other notable names down here? No? Tommy Henrich has got 5 home runs in to lead the American League. Let's see. And we've got 3 of the 5 home run leaders are Yankees. Okay, and RBIs, Tommy Henrich, no surprise. Usually the home run leaders are typically up there with RBIs as well. He's at 20. Ted Williams down here at 10, and Dom DiMaggio shows up on that list at 9. Let's jump down to the American League. And Enos Slaughter batting .464 for St. Louis. Stan Hack at .462. All right. Johnny Rucker, Marty Marion. Okay. LB Fletcher has 4 home runs for Pittsburgh. Dolph Camilli, who was the National League MVP in real life, has 3 home runs. Is he over here on the RBIs as well? Yeah, he's leading the National League in RBIs. So no surprise there. As I began this season, I didn't know anything about Dolph Camilli. So that's one of the reasons I like to do these replays, is you learn about players like that. Over on the pitching side, American League, got Tiny Bonham with 2 wins, Lefty Gomez and Les McCrabb with 2 wins. Johnny Rigney with a 1.29 ERA, Tiny Bonham 1.42. Let's see, on the save side, Tom Farrick, Joe Heving have 2 each. Al Benton for the Tigers has 1. Over the National League, 3 wins for Hugh Casey. So he's got a really good start to the season, the simulated season. Newt Kimball has 3 saves. And look at that, Ace Adams with a 0.00 ERA. Hank LaManna, I'm going to have to go take a look at his image file, see what's going on with that. Let's go down here. According to Digital Diamond, if the MVP were to be voted on today, Tommy Henrich would win it for the Yankees. In the American League, Dolph Camilli would win it in the National League. And as I mentioned, he did win it in real life. AL Cy Young would be Les McCrabb on the AL side, and Whit Wyatt by a hair over Hugh Casey in the National League. I'm just going to jump down here to the streaks. I do not see Joe DiMaggio in the streak list there, nor do I see him on the longest hitting streak yet. So I'm waiting for that to pop up. I'm hoping he gets one going here. I think it's going to be kind of hard to actually have that happen in a simulation, but I am going to keep an eye out for it. So anyways, let's see. Let's go over back to webcam. Thanks so much if you stuck around this long. I do plan on posting more short video content like this, just giving updates on my 1941 season. I expect the season will be over with by sometime in the fall. I don't get a chance. I know it's only 31 games, and lots of guys in this hobby could have this done in a week or less. But my lifestyle is such that I can maybe literally do a game a week. So it just is what it is. Alrighty, folks. Thanks again, and have yourself a great day, and God bless.